Emily Reynolds here with emilyreynolds.net, and today's video blog topic is something that I consider to be very important. But I know people that spend more time picking out their outfit to go out for the weekend with their friends than they spend thinking about this particular topic. And that topic is, how do I pick my personal trainer or my coach? So I have 6 tips for you guys, and these 6 tips are going to help you pick the personal trainer or coach that's best for you. It doesn't matter if you're going to be competing, losing weight, gaining weight, putting on muscle, maintaining, or maybe you're just a complete lazy bum and you will never make it to the gym unless you have a personal trainer, so you need to get one so you get there. Or maybe you just need to know about nutrition and you need an online coach to help you out with that. These tips will help you guys. Okay, tip number 1 is referral. And referrals, think about it. You go get a haircut to a spray tan, buying a car, buying a house. What do? You ask your friends, family, co-workers, people that you trust for referrals. Who did you use? What company do you like? What was your experience? Let me get their name and number and maybe I'll contact them and use them. So why wouldn't you do the same when it comes to a personal trainer or a coach? So ask your friends, hey, have you guys ever worked with a coach that you like? I recommend that you get at least 3 to 5 referrals that you narrow down to, these are people that I really think I want to talk to about working with. Then that leads into my second tip, and my second tip is resume. So once you have those 3 to 5 people, you're going to contact them and you're going to ask them resume questions. Resume questions can be questions like, what are your qualifications? Are you just a personal trainer? Do you specialize in fitness nutrition? Do you work with bodybuilders? Are you familiar with people with diabetes? Whatever it is that is specific to you. Let me give you an example. When I started my search, I really wish that I had done this myself, because at the time when I got a coach, I was my whole entire purpose for getting into health and fitness the way that I did was to heal my Graves' disease. I had a thyroid condition, my thyroid was removed, then I became hypothyroid, and I was just getting sicker and sicker and sicker. And I really wanted to figure it out, and doctors were definitely not helping me with that. So I knew that nutrition and fitness was going to get me there. So something that I could have done back then was talk to people that had Graves' disease, people that had thyroid conditions, and then said, hey, who was your trainer? Who was your coach? Do you have a specialist that you worked with? That really would have helped me to narrow down someone that was more specialized in what my specific goals were. So that's just an example. So if you're looking to be a bodybuilder, do you want a coach that specializes in marathon runners? No. What if you're a guy who's looking to gain muscle, but your trainer has never worked with a man in the past? You probably don't want to be the guinea pig. So make sure that you ask those probing questions. Another thing that I would ask the trainer for would be more referrals, more people that they've worked with. If they do tell you, yeah, I've worked with 5 people with your condition, maybe say, hey, can I have one of their email addresses and just get a recommendation? Maybe they have their testimonials on their website, check those out. So really do your research on this person, the background, and of course people can always say, I have this qualification, I have that qualification, and it doesn't mean that they're the best person, they're the most knowledgeable or the right fit for you, but it's just part of the process. So number 3 is relationship and rapport. At this point, once you've been talking to the person, whether it be in person or online, you're starting to get an idea of how they communicate. And if they care, if they're emailing you back, within a week versus 24 hours. It kind of tells you how busy this person is, how much you're going to matter to them. So it's building that rapport with them. So make sure that it's someone that you really jive with and you get a good vibe on, because that's going to be important, especially if there's someone that you're meeting in person and you have to spend, who knows, maybe 5 hours a week with. You don't want it to be someone that you just like, ugh, I don't know what it is, but I just don't like them, because we all have those people. So you want to find someone that you really mesh with and you look forward to being around. And I know for me, I want to be around someone with a lot of energy and a lot of positive energy. I pick my friends that way, and I would definitely pick a trainer that way. I'd want someone who I aspired to be, someone who made me want to be a better person. Okay, so I find this tip to be probably the most important. But of course you have to go through a few steps to even get to the point where you start to build a relationship and see what type of person this person is going to be with you. Number 4 is budget. And you know that old saying, you get what you pay for? Well, It's true and it's not. You gotta set your budget. So say you're like, I can only spend $100 a month on a trainer. Well, you might be buying some P90X videos and doing some of that at home and maybe meeting with a trainer once a month. So you really gotta know your budget and be realistic so you don't go in there saying, hey, I only have this much money, but I want this much service for you. So that's where you gotta do your background on this person, see what their prices are. There are gonna be trainers that charge $30 an hour, and there are gonna be trainers that charge $300 an hour. It doesn't mean that the $300 an hour trainer is better for you. It might mean that they're busier, they have a higher end clientele. Doesn't mean that that $30 an hour trainer isn't the right person for you. They might be really new at this business on their own and they're just trying to build up their clientele. So getting an idea of your budget is really important, so when you do go and meet with these trainers, you have an idea of what they charge, what your budget is, and you're asking questions geared towards that. So just have an idea of how much money you have to invest in this. Tip number 5 is the interview. Make sure when you do talk to these trainers that you have your list of questions. You ask them not just about their qualifications and who they've worked with in the past and what their prices are, but ask them some probing questions, things that are really important to you. Do I have to step on that scale? Am I going to have to keep a journal and write down every single thing I eat and count my calories? Do you think you can help me get this flat butt bigger? What if I have questions when I'm at the grocery store? Can I text you? Are you gonna make me stop drinking coffee? Do you work with vegans? How long does it take you to respond to emails? I have a really crazy work schedule and I need to work out at 4 in the morning. Are you okay with that? Are you gonna tell me to take fat burners? Is your package going to include my posing? I have kids, so I can only work out at home and I only got 20 minutes, so can you work with me on that? Are you gonna make me join some stupid team? How often am I gonna check in with you? Don't tell me you're gonna make me take a picture in a bikini every week. So, what's the menu gonna look like? Fish? Asparagus? So, let's get this straight. I don't want big muscles, okay? I have celiac disease and I need a gluten-free diet. Do you offer diets? I love yoga and I love chocolate and I'm not giving them up, okay? Fish and asparagus? Anything else? Okay, I have one more question for you. Are you one of those coaches that I hear about that makes girls do 2 hours of cardio twice a day? Because if you are, it's not going to work out. So my final tip, and probably the most important one, is trust. After you go through all the interview questions, you get the budget nailed down, and you're pretty sure that this is the person for you. You have to feel in your gut that you can trust this person. Because when it comes down to it, like I said, you want more than just someone that's gonna show you how to do bicep curls and tell you to eat fish and drink a lot of water to lose weight. Don't make me lift heavy weights. But you need someone who's really gonna inspire and motivate you, and somebody that when they give you information that makes you a little bit uncomfortable, you can always know in the back of your head, this is a person that I chose because they are the right person for me and I feel it in my gut. I have good rapport, our relationship is awesome, they answered all my questions, they always care, they always get back to me, and I trust them. So tip number 6 is get someone that you trust. You have to trust this person because when it really comes down to it, you're going to be so uncomfortable in the beginning with the things that you're going to have to give up, the things that you're going to have to do. The beginning's really the hardest, let's be real. So you have to trust that this person has the right information for you and trust in the process. Take those tips, really think about that person that's going to be your coach and be your trainer and be a really integral part of this new healthy lifestyle of yours and get super excited about it. So hopefully that was useful information for you guys and you can go out and use that when you are looking for a trainer or coach, or share this video with somebody who is looking for one. And if you or anybody that you know is looking for a competition coach, I have an amazing handbook and I'm going to put a link right up here for you. Everything you ever would want to know about competing. I mean, absolutely everything. And it's a digital download so you can get it like that. Thanks guys, I hope you love the video. Bye.